Hey everybody, welcome to BombSquad. I'm Dan Stacy, and you are about to witness my nerdy family and I use silly voices and exploding dice to tell a good story. Boom, boom. And let's see. As always, join us Wednesdays, 6:30 p.m. Eastern on Rumble Live for AfterQuest, and check out the Interplanar Crossroads, and Adam will be joining us soon. Actually, it'll have already happened probably by the time you're watching this episode, but we're going to have a wonderful time, a special bonus Bomb Squad episode that some of the players will be surprised by. So looking forward to that. What? Yeah, as some people, you'll see when it comes out. You'll see. There's, yeah. Anyways, thanks Adam for all you do for us. And let's see. I don't know.
Boiliest.
Sure, that's fair. No. Inside joke, behind the scenes content. Let's dive into the boiliest episode of Bomb Squad.
I like that.
And we dive back in. Aurora's drinking as she dies. All right.
Totally possible.
So here we go.
Microbrew.
Yep.
Brew it back.
All right. So while the GM was putting his children to bed, the players were planning. So that's always exciting.
Plotting.
You guys asked me some questions off camera. And were there any other questions before we get into it? Or do we feel... So,
did it make sense? Like
Yes.
Nope.
Pim Pam teleports to the moon. We win.
Yeah, exactly.
done.
Good.
Mwah. Chef's kiss.
Teleports to the moon and the dragon's just hiding
Right.
behind it. You've been there the whole time?
Covering Ethan's body.
Hey, they're waiting for you in there. Come on.
Dad!
Oh my gosh. That
Sorry.
totally derailed. No, it's
There's
great.
so many jokes that I want to make. I'm not going to.
I know. All right. So, I was just trying to decide. I think also for efficiency too, we're going to go to the, because this is it, the more intense, and Dan's going to fix the music a little, challenge event. It is 6 successes, 1 failure. 1 failure. Now, you guys will... character death will only happen if it's in your rolls. But if there's the 1 failure, obviously you guys get off the glass because it's a challenge event. The loss will be losing any ability to get a hold of the module, and an NPC will be lost. And that'll have narrative effects later on.
I feel sick.
So... yeah, this is the important one, because as soon as you activate it, and then we'll do one after this one. There's 1 quick challenge event to get off the ship in time.
Do we get to choose the NPC?
No.
How much do we really need Nori?
He's one of the options.
I mean, because Lenny really needs to, like, propel his ship. I don't think we can kill Moloch. So,
He's on the list.
is like Yaberg like hiding in a corner too? Or like,
No.
you open up like a cabinet and Demeter's just
For this
in there.
Demeter's
like,
there. He takes a step back.
No, but
Is
yeah.
Ajax on the list?
No, he's BC. That was a good question, though.
Proctor Mull is the hood ornament, and
Oh, I'll do that.
So,
I'll see to that.
anyways, just so this is an intense one. You guys cannot fail.
up this ship?
Yes.
what are you doing?
Okay, now
Do you want our whole world to be covered in that?
we didn't roll Brick's last roll
We can make
for the
it roll.
previous challenge
Oh
event.
my gosh.
So
And then
please roll
we'll
that.
sail the sea of stars ourselves.
I like that.
What were you thinking?
Give him
Or
hope finger.
So Brick didn't roll his last challenge event roll, and you guys will unlock an opportunity event to hopefully give you an advantage now in this next challenge event.
I was going to roll will for him because he has just spent.
Is your wife texting you?
No, I still had the picture open.
Oh.
But,
Behind the scenes content.
Very behind.
You got it. Okay, you got it.
I got this one.
Yeah, that needs to come from Brian.
That was good.
Well done.
Brick has spent the last year of his life trying to get here to go home, and I want him to really fight that this is the right. Internally fight with himself. This is the right call, and being willing to do it.
Okay. Go for it. Roll it up. Roll it up. Let's do it.
All right.
Legend point.
So
Elliot's given a legend point.
Oh, yeah.
What?
You know,
Yes.
I just hit it.
Oh, you just
I was trying to do it, but
yeah,
know
but
what?
the count goes up.
but yeah, if you need a legend
giving
point,
up
absolutely.
He's giving up his chance to go home.
Although maybe I should wait.
I'll fund my own legend point.
Oh, he's
Okay,
funding.
save him then for the next round, since this one
Baby.
isn't the. Oh, he wanted it. So
If the
bad.
stupid mug wasn't there, or whatever that weird thermos
Here, we'll
is.
throw it in now.
Yeah, it does help. Count.
This is a
And I'm just
Bubba.
gonna,
I'll
I'm just
have
gonna
you know.
give you my one
It
for the
doesn't say
session
it anymore,
for
but-
for choosing to do this.
Oh,
you don't have to
thank you.
spend it now, but you just have it.
Thank you.
Oh, nice, great.
Okay, so I'm
Here,
at 2
right,
fatigue.
that's from Tim Bam. We're tired.
A little.
You don't have to. You have wind fatigue.
I have 2.
He had 3.
He got a legend point for taking another one due to his new flaw, which
Um,
we will get into eventually.
Where all my d6s at? Thank you.
Take those
Thank you.
and take those,
Thank you.
and these for good measure.
Thank you. Thank
And
you.
don't leave out this.
Okay.
Is the yellow one there?
So 2. Oh yeah.
That one. Ugly one.
So two for standard, 2 fatigue, so that's 4. Legend point -1. Not the ugly.
And you have an advantage from your companion. So straight roll +1.
Gotta have my uglies.
CR. We'll go with CR 20. That's been the baseline for this. I think.
Oh dear.
Yes. So that. Oh.
Do it again.
Yeah. So that's 25.
What's happening?
29, 30.
Oh,
Plus
which is exceptional success. Okay, since you guys are well over the target for succeeding, you'll have you guys will have advantage in the opportunity event.
Nice.
That will hopefully give you advantage on the next full challenge event.
I never want to go home. I hate home. I hate everyone. I want to stay.
I want to stay.
So bad.
So bad.
So bad.
Oh no, it's that. I love
Home
it.
is stupid. Okay,
Well,
I'm done.
I mean, it's really cool. The resoluteness also, and you have B with you. So Brick's not going
Yeah.
anywhere. So cool.
Where's B?
Brick starts to
I'm
walk
holding
away
her.
and shakes her in despair, and then Oro just kind of holds up B and just shakes her a little, like, come on, let's go, Dusty.
All right, stay focused.
But in that though, but
so
in that
dark.
inside,
Sorry, Katie, I love you.
Is still talking you through and leading you through explaining parts and pieces both and how to fight them and such. And I think it puts you also in the command role again.
Yeah.
So like you have a duty and function, things to do, and it kind of bridges into you making this decision.
Yeah, and the conversation that Pim and Brick never got to finish, I want that to like round up like this is
into this.
like showing Pim Pam. Sometimes you have to sacrifice walking her through scorched earth, and sometimes in order to win, you need to lose something too.
You're saying that to her.
Yeah.
Okay, then in that, and she's like keeping like very like engaged and like trying to understand what you're saying about the ship, about what you're trying to say about the tactics here, and as it gets to the things about the scorched earth and the expendability and the sacrifice, she is going to, like, the countenance drop is just going to be a bit there. And you're going to see her eyes are some slight bit darker than they typically usually are. And it's just like, yeah. You're going to be up. I know that piece of it. Everyone here is a pretty big player in this. Aurora, Quinn, Iliad, they've all got powers and patrons and things going for them. And this is your arena. I think I understand where the sacrificial pieces are that are here in play.
Brick roll perception on that.
What are you looking for?
Like her countenance, why it's changing, and
I guess that would really be between you guys.
Yeah.
If
So
she's
one,
trying to-
you'll notice that she does look different. Her face is not as young, and the eyes are a little bit more like Tiri's were when you first met her. They don't have the glow, and she has more poise, and solidarity in this idea that, like, she is saying that she is the expendable piece.
okay. If Brick picks up on that, if that's like open,
That is open to be picked up at.
It's Brick would almost like he would almost scoff at, not quite scoff, but just that's not how this works. That's not how any of this works.
Maybe how it is, though.
No.
I need you to know that if you need someone to get in there and get out, or get someone into the ship or off the ship, or lead those things to the far end of the glass, you can't be sending them. They're too important for this.
Pim, it's never going to be about who's important. It's going to be about what we can do.
But when everyone's at stake, when everyone's that important, not everyone can be that important.
Pim, I'll tell you this. If there is ever a situation where I think it's time to sacrifice it all, I will tell you. And that's not right now. That's not yet.
But you will tell me.
I will
And
tell you.
Then I will wait for that. I will. And she's gonna, like, grab you and, like, I will.
I believe you.
Commander. And with that, like into the game plan.
Beautiful. Opportunity event. Thank you guys. That was great. Iliad, as they're having a moment and everyone's planning, you feel, oh, I should have thought of this while I was listening to the role play too much. Hold on just a second.
All right.
Yeah, I mean, yeah, we're good.
As Pim is talking, this is going to be part of the opportunity event, but also I just want to use these because they're great. The Tormentor's voice is going to speak up into you. Hold on just a second. Sorry. Give me a second. There we go.
Oh, Sahib, you have failed again. Failed your friends, those that depend on you. Just like you failed poor, unfortunate Necomedes. How much suffering was born from your neglect? Starving, thirsty, sleepless, for months. All because of you.
Now he's preying on, as Pim Pam and Brick are talking about sacrificing, being sacrifices. And he's fixing volume. He's pulling your strings on that. The opportunity event, rather than this being a complication event, however, the opportunity event is you hear the voice of the Falcon speak into that, shutting, almost like he's putting a wing over that crack that the necromancers have put in the cage now. Altheian, this is the time. We must defend the family. Your team. You must keep them safe. That is what we do. That is how we best serve the dragon. To be all they need. Your tattoos are going to light up. Your deific item, this is going to happen for everybody as you guys level up. Your deific item is becoming more powerful, and you now have access to restoration. Roll me your influence, which is what gives you access to protection. If you succeed, you can remove 1 level of fatigue from 1 party member. So CR 20 restoration power level 5. You can spend legend points if you want. Oh, and 1 advantage because of the exceptional successes over that last challenge event.
Red point. Oh. I haven't used the legend points
there's-
yet.
Oh, go for it.
So I'll
There's
have to
just
roll.
this-
Oh, you got to
Sorry, real quick.
Yeah.
He's rolling what?
Influence.
influence.
Does his 1 level up count?
Correct.
So you technically would be rolling 3d8s currently.
You guys
doing
are
deep
level 7, so he's rolling at a 8 attribute,
Correct.
which is...
Or 3d6s.
Why am I... Yeah. 8 is 3d8.
3d8. So you're rolling the wrong
Oh,
thing.
I'm rolling the wrong thing. Mine
So,
still says I must have not changed something.
No, because
You have a feat that
you have a
ups
feat.
it 1. And that
Extraordinary.
doesn't automatically do that.
Yeah.
Okay.
So you're rolling 3d8,
3d8
and then he has an
And an advantage.
plus an advantage.
2 advantage because he spent a legend point, plus 1. So technically you're keeping 4 d8 and the d20.
So I need to roll 5.
Yes, 5 total, drop the lowest.
Oh, that changed.
Yeah. No,
just,
roll
just
it.
yeah, just reroll.
Ha! Whoop! Darn it.
I love this.
Try to go
This
fast.
is part of the adventure. Thank you for joining us.
Oh, it knocked it over.
Fine.
No, it's not. It's fine.
All right.
Just,
You got the lowest. So
I dropped the lowest, so that
You
goes
take the
just
3?
1 lowest. I get to keep 4.
yep.
Oh, 4.
Because he spent a legend point, so he gets to
11.
keep 1 advantage die.
This is how the sausage is
14.
made.
19.
Skull.
30.
Exceptional success. Okay, so Iliad, I'll give you the option. Hold on, wait. Iliad, I'll give you the option with an exceptional success on the opportunity event. Either you can remove a level of fatigue from 2 people, or you can give 2 advantage to somebody in the challenge event.
Do I need to do it now, or can I decide?
You gotta
in the
choose now.
moment?
1 person for sure, you get to remove a level of fatigue. And then either you can give someone 2 advantage on something
Or
they're doing,
remove someone
or
else's.
remove a fatigue from another person.
Okay. I gotta think about our plan and who's gonna need this the most. I think I want to remove a level of fatigue from Brick.
Okay.
Do you guys have any input as far as
I have
whether or not
2.
an advantage?
I have 2. She has 2. You have 1.
1 what?
Level of
fatigue
fatigue.
One.
Yes.
So now you're up to.
We're gonna
you
need
have 2.
sustenance,
Okay.
so Quinn should probably get the other one.
Okay. So then I'll also remove his.
Cool.
One of his, right? You have 2?
I have 2.
Okay.
Give me what do you do in that moment after the Falcon has spoken to you? There was this dissonance in what you're scared about, what they were talking about in this plan, but it didn't. What the Tormented was saying just didn't quite mesh. And having the Falcon come in and step in, you're like, no.
Right. Iliad takes it's not like, I don't think anyone notices, but he just he almost puts his foot down in a sense, like 1 step forward, and as he does that, his heart starts.
And the thigh ripples.
Yes, the quad.
The quad specifically.
A little bit of jiggle until he flexes. So, but his heart starts, as the Falcon's talking, his heart just, that's not heart, but
Yeah. He did it.
What a lame heart.
Iliad's
But
heart
anyways,
sounds like
and
a
as that
metronome.
happens, it almost like pulsates. It almost like a the image of the falcon almost kind of pulsates out and hits.
Cool.
Hits the two of them.
Awesome. You guys feel the warmth. Just removing that muscle fatigue, removing, emboldening your hearts. And we come to the challenge event now. Very cool. Well
Thanks.
done.
Good job.
6 successes to succeed, 1 failure ends the challenge event, whichever comes first. Okay. What's the plan? What you doing? And then let's roll.
Okay. Brick will basically walk through the plan with everybody that we talked about. So,
Yeah, give the audience a basic.
basic idea is Brick is going to spacewalk out from the helm where the fungal growth has resealed where there was broken glass. He's
Okay.
going to reopen that, jump out, jetpack to the engine area. There's a hole in the engine room hull. He's going to enter through there and try to physically remove and unlock the module, the critical module that the glass won't self-destruct with.
Okay.
Everyone has to leave the helm because the helm is going to be
Open
vacuum
the
now.
vacuum. Yep.
Okay. And there's no repairing that. So everybody's got to go. Brick can't take on the 1,000, however many hundreds of zombies and the necromancers. So the idea is the rest of the team is going to aggro, pull them out. Oh, and Brick wants to actually open the elevator doors
Okay.
to start flushing.
Cool. All right.
That'll happen during the
when you
process.
leave, yeah.
Didn't already do that.
Yes. Sorry. Yeah, I gotcha.
So everybody aggro. Everyone get back to the module that Nori and Lenny
Ship's
came
attached
with.
to.
The research where
The
we
research
came.
module. Yep.
Yep.
Pim Pam, if possible, using teleport to get zombies away and funneled into dead ends, and then like teleport sidestepping
Oh, cool.
so that like Pim Pam wasn't a dead
Yep.
end.
Right.
Sidestep.
Utilizing the broken parts of the ship.
Yeah.
Cool. Very nice.
Like skipping, because she can skip where the zombies can't.
Right.
And the research module is going to have to leave.
Hold on. Keep going. I'm making notes for when we describe what happens.
Okay.
So keep going.
The research module is going to have to leave, detach while Brick is still in vacuum, getting that critical module out through the hole of the engine room, out into the vacuum so that it's no longer within the glass, so that the glass can be successfully self-destructed.
Yep.
Then Brick needs to get back to the now detached research module, which does not have an airlock, so that's where something is going to have to happen, where Quinn does sustenance to produce an airlock wall so that the door can actually open and Brick can get back inside.
Okay. Yep.
Or
He gives Pim Pam sustenance.
so that, Pim Pam can...
To basically go
teleport
out
out
there.
and-
Yep.
Yeah.
Blip out and blip him in.
Yep. That's cool.
There's one more backup plan, but
And there's one more.
we don't want to do it.
And the backup plan is...
Back
Aurora's like, well, if he's gonna die anyway...
Take a risk.
Hi, Mom. Bye, Mom.
Okay, very cool.
So yeah, that's... And
Death is coming. Sorry.
Brick would want to know who has B, because B is coming back with us. If
No, Aurora
As-
hasn't let her go.
as long as Aurora has her.
You guys have
I
Lenny
think-
and Malik as items like we've always done. So they'll grant one advantage to whoever has items.
Okay.
What were we gonna say?
I was going to say that they could probably bring her back to the module.
That is another
our ship.
option. I would be down
bring her
if
back
you
immediately.
sacrifice the advantages they could give to take her to the ship. That's a trade-off. That would be good. Do whatever you want, but
Brick would make it clear that it's extremely important to him that B's body makes it back to Anwen. So I don't even know if he would want Lenny. Could
Well,
Lenny
Pim
probably
Pam-
I think
have a hard
Aurora's
time.
Pim
gonna
has to
carry
go-
her. I mean, she's stronger.
We're just going
anyways.
back
Yeah.
to the ship.
Pim Pam, though, has to also see the ship, see the module, because she
Oh,
didn't come
yes.
up in that. So she will also volunteer to carry B and lay her at rest for you into the module, and then bounce up to join the rest of you on your way to draw the aggro.
Okay.
One of Nori or Lenny could even go with her to direct her to it. This
Yeah,
way she
no,
at least
I
sees what it
will-
looks like for her target.
I like the idea. I'm trying to think about. Well, here's what I'll say: if you're gonna do that, sacrificing the NPC advantage items, but Pim Pam going gives her more understanding of the layout of the ship. She'll get an advantage on teleporting because she'll actually have run through more of the ship, and actually, the more she can see, the better she can teleport.
Okay.
And she's also just like clocking all the monitors and scanners
Yeah.
to get a sense of what other parts of the ship look like.
So that'd be a trade-off that B absolutely gets to the ship safely, but Pim Pam gains an advantage by doing that traveling. But you lose your NPC items.
All of them?
The two, well, you have two, Lenny and Malik.
Right.
Yeah, you'd lose both of them in that sacrifice to guarantee B's safety. It's up
I
to you.
think I
I'm
have
not
a
saying you
better
have to.
chance
That's-
of Aurora carrying her. You could still pop around the ship without her. I don't know.
Yeah, it's you'd still have the two advantage NPC items to spend. So it's a
Pim Pam does definitely need to. What if Pim Pam escorts everybody to the module so that she knows where it is
Yeah.
and sees it, and
And then goes.
then goes
Right.
Because
like the whole party except for Brick.
yeah,
Okay.
This is where we're together.
Okay. And so then what I'll might want is we'll begin with a event of Brick unlocking the doors. Then I would assume Brick's doing that while you guys are taking the body back and getting prepped.
yeah. And the other thing I was gonna ask is there a way for Brick to maintain contact with the team while they're separated? I was initially thinking like announcement systems on the glass.
Yes, absolutely. Ajax has access to the intercom system.
Could there be something in the science module, the research module as well? Like some kind of speaker?
Yeah. Let's do that. Because you've rolled successfully in all the information gathering, plus last session when we did that. So been able to, maybe he's updating Nori, the computers, and Nori is doing stuff too. Because we have Nori, so he's doing stuff. Always.
Malik's not. He's just licking his paw.
Yeah, no.
Or other things. It's cat.
One leg
That's
up.
what you're saying.
He's providing oral support.
He's like a human cat now, and so it's like worse.
I'm not right now. With his one leg up. All right, so let's actually do this.
All right.
Why am I demoralized all of a sudden?
I feel much better. All right. Anyways, let's roll some dice, guys.
Oh dear.
So, spend large money. Characters with deific items may expel their deific items for additional advantage. You'll take the fatigues afterward.
Expel as in like not use them or like use them?
Use them while you're doing this. So you could go into your battle trances, use your deific items. They will give you advantage. So like any kind of working with entropy or death, or I would have, it may or may not. You know, if you
Yeah.
need to move fast, you could turn into a dragon,
Yeah.
or to draw aggro,
Yeah.
dragon for sure. But you are going to take those fatigues afterwards. So
Right. No, that's fine. I mean, at the moment, based on the plan, we shouldn't be attracting any attention.
Right,
It's
currently.
only Pim Pam.
Well, and so we're doing individual rolls, and we'll keep going until we hit that 1 or 6.
Right.
So probably starting with Brick opening the doors.
Yeah.
Because you guys taking B back is a choice you're doing. So, got the
That
dang.
was so
Close.
What was I going to say? Oh, are we leaving Lenny at the ship with B then?
Because we're all going to the ship and staying.
We're
there.
all
Yeah.
going.
Oh,
Everybody's
you're just
going-
staying at the ship?
Yeah. We are all going to stay at the ship. Brick's going out. Pim Pam is trying to draw all of them.
Pim Pam alone is drawing the
Correct.
aggro. Okay, sorry, I misunderstood then. Gotcha. So,
Throw me another one.
what do you here?
Another what?
Pim Pam.
Oh, another legend.
I'm putting
To
2.
throw it in. So what are you guys going to be rolling?
Does that?
No,
that
as an
chase-
assist. That was an assist. It's gotta
We get
be,
we get a D2.
Those somehow count even less.
Oh, we
I got a
only need
D20.
one more, guys.
one more. Okay.
We'll get it.
So Pim Pam
I
spent
do have a
2 points on
holdover
that.
extra D20 from last time though that I'm.
So Pim Pam, I
Probably just
assume,
gonna
is rolling
throw.
movement for teleport. Sounds good.
Yeah, I'm
2
gonna use
legend
that.
points. You're keeping 1 advantage die plus
And
2.
I'm gonna. This is the one that like people die if it doesn't work.
Correct. Yep.
All right, I'm gonna use the D20 from last time.
Oh, sweet. Awesome.
All right,
Do it, man.
This is gonna be. Just clear that from the notes. Good.
Ooh, I have 2.
I have 1 legend point left, guys.
Oh, because Zechariah was scoring last session with D4s.
Oh, then I have a D20.
I forgot about that.
I have a 17 on both the big dice.
Nice.
Just to start.
While he's doing math, what are you guys rolling?
Twiddling our
Well,
thumbs.
you're doing the ceiling of the thing.
So-
Is that what we're assuming?
Yeah, so I'm actually gonna roll and because the original plan, the idea was to be able to allow Brick to have Archelon to help protect him while he's out.
Oh, gotcha.
And
okay.
so I was gonna cast Sustenance on Archelon so he could be out in space with Brick.
With Brick. Okay.
With Brick out there. Sustenance and because I have superior concentration that would allow me to do it twice.
Yeah.
If
We're
I
just
needed
going to
to
do one roll
Correct.
to cover the whole thing.
So-
but no, that's cool.
Because to help him succeed in what he's doing to protect him from potential unknowns in the outside, Archelon would join him.
Okay. So then Brick is going to have the companion advantage you would normally have
Yes.
from Archelon.
Correct.
That's
So
cool.
he would have 2 companion advantages.
Yep.
Cool.
So I am going to roll Sustenance. I'm going to roll Creation essentially to be able to make that happen.
Sounds good. We are at, what was your total, Pim Pam?
48.
48.
I want to lead them. I want multiple of me to lead them down every wrong alley and pop
nice.
into.
Beautiful.
I'm
Exceptional success. Worth the
we're
spend.
not dying today.
Well done.
Not today.
Not today.
Not
Okay.
today.
And
25.
25.
Got it.
Okay,
I got
alright.
it.
Comment down below. Name
You're
that
doing
movie.
sustenance.
BBC Narnia.
What power level is
I got it. I
sustenance?
did it for
7.
myself. No one's listening.
7. Okay, so 24 was your target number.
Yeah.
So that's a success. So Quinn got a success. His target number is 24 because sustenance is power level 7. Or, well, the target sustenance you were going for.
Correct.
Wanted power level 7.
Correct.
So I was confused about it. If I go into a battle trance, it's not. I can't use it because it's an attack. But
Well, we're flavoring you're channeling the power of your deity. We're being
Okay.
loosey-goosey for the challenge event.
okay, well,
So you'll gain advantage from it
yeah. Okay, so then
and take the
Aurora
fatigue after.
is going into battle trance,
Yeah.
and as her eyes turn white, she's gonna look at Brick and say, "I got her, Jonathan." And then she's gonna use her might to run as fast as she can with her back.
Now, are you guys going to continue to take aggro as well?
What?
Are you guys going to continue to take aggro as well? I mean, Pim Pam's going to be doing a great job spreading the zombies out through
No,
the ship.
I'm just going straight back.
Okay, some zombies will get to the ship. So, just FYI.
So,
but it's narrative. Part of the might
Yeah,
is
I guess it
fighting
would
and-
be a block and just charging through kind of thing.
Oh, yeah.
I don't
absolutely.
know.
Well, I think you guys will get there first because of the exceptional success.
Okay.
You guys will get to the ship first, but some zombies are going to get there.
That's why we have Iliad.
That's 10.
Yeah.
Oh, there's 10. Everybody
So
roll a
everybody
D4.
roll a D4.
Oh.
Nice.
What's a 3?
The lucky.
1.
Okay, well, it's fine.
4 is choose, right?
4 is choose.
All right, I'm keeping that.
Another.
Would add a d20, is that only on attack?
No, for challenge events outside of
Pencil.
what was I gonna say? Outside of combat, it's just add a d20.
Okay.
Because inside of combat, it's to add more damage. That would be pointless outside of combat.
Okay.
So outside of combat challenge events, you get to add a d20.
Okay.
This is going to be a lot. I'm sorry.
Yeah, girl. Okay, so bring Iliad while Aurora's
I'm
doing
going to
math.
just do the calculator because it's bad.
This is a
I
first.
feel stupid.
I spent my D20 from last time, so.
Kristen got new d20s that have a white eye that
does.
watches.
Very cool.
I'm excited for you, my love. Now, Iliad, you could help now. Yeah, if you activate your deific power, because the one we did was kind of fun narrative, so you're not taking any fatigue from that, but if you choose to activate your deific item, you could help with the sustenance to create the airlock, because you're gaining access to more of the boons in protection now.
Okay.
Yeah, now Aurora and Quinn will have more for you guys. All of you guys, because you'll be leveling up after this session. Your
Now,
deific items will
Would
power
I be?
up.
I'm doing that for once we're trying to get.
I'm just giving
back.
you an option. You don't have to, but if you
Right,
wanted to
right.
help, yeah.
And
you would be
so I take a
rolling-
fatigue level. I don't have to roll anything. It's just narrative.
No, you'll still have to roll your influence.
I would, okay.
But if you wanted to choose to use your deific item, that's the only way you could help Quinn that way.
Okay. Why do I need to help Quinn?
I'm just giving you an option.
When the time comes to
You're saying
be-
to bring him in.
for us to create the airlock, you essentially would use sustenance and I would use sustenance
Okay.
together to be able. So you, as with the Falcon, remember you would go Super Saiyan and
Yes,
we would
yes.
do it together.
Because we'll obviously play loosey goosey with
Okay.
magic and science, but
Right.
you have to not only make a actual airlock, you have to convince the ship's computer
Right.
that it is an
Okay.
airlock. you
So
know?
sorry, and for some reason I thought it was something to do with Archelon now in the moment, not in the future. So yes, okay. I will do that.
Cool. All
And
right.
would that will be my challenge roll here?
Your role
correct?
will be influence. Yeah.
Okay.
Because through your deific item, you gain access to protection through your influence. So remember, Aurora's going to take 2 levels of fatigue because of battle trance, and then Iliad, you're taking 1 after this.
Okay.
This will be after the challenge event.
So what's the D2?
We fly.
What's that?
What's the D2? When you roll, you
Of
know,
the 2,
D4?
reroll.
A reroll.
A reroll. Okay.
Yep.
And then I've got 2 choose any's. Okay.
Time to expel all
Yeah,
those
spend
resources.
your D20s.
That's
Right?
we're doing
What, you
good
can
though,
just
guys.
add
We're
a
halfway
D20?
there.
I
You can
just add a
choose-
You can
D20.
choose, so you can
chose?
add a D20.
Yeah.
Yeah, then yes.
Yes.
And then you have 3d8s.
1, 2, 3. 3
You can spend legend points if you have them.
I have 1 more legend point to spend. Did we already reach 10?
Yes.
Oh, we
So we'll
did.
restart.
Okay.
Yeah.
Nice. So then
So-
you want another one. Another D8, right?
We probably
right.
should switch tables like every
Add
session
all
so
that.
to give you guys a chance, I guess. I don't know. Or do you
Okay.
guys just
It'd be
always
kind
have
of
it?
Right.
weird to have it over here.
I know,
We're
it's
adding
true.
both of these together.
Right. 26. What is that?
And you, so now you're keeping 48 plus
I shall
1.
re-roll it.
Yeah, it was quick. It was
Kind of
good.
cheating. Oh!
It's okay. It's okay.
Okay.
Good face though.
I actually wasn't even adding. I was just making noises.
I know.
That's not how math works.
39. 39. I got 39.
No.
What?
No.
Yeah.
No.
Dan,
26.
what we could do is we could
Yep,
put the
26.
dish
29,
right there, and then we'd have a
30.
backboard.
That's an interesting idea.
You know?
It was
Sorry,
just
this
the
was a-
misses
this was
would
a-
be more
this was a
often,
three.
I
But he put a
suppose.
legend point so he gets
Because
that
they
one.
catch them. I don't know.
Right?
At all
But I
four.
really.
You
Yeah.
could bend that in a little bit,
so
right?
that's true,
So
yeah.
like,
Okay.
so, right,
So
and then
this is
we
10,
can like pitch off the one, they can
36.
pitch off the other.
I'm not opposed to this idea at all.
That would be 40.
And then we definitely would make it D4 if you score.
41.
Please don't hurt me.
41 with legend point.
40. Oh, with the legend point. Right.
Depends on how the game goes.
41.
What'd you get? 41.
41.
Exceptional success. It was worth
Through
it.
all of that, Iliad quad stiffness. Oh, my neck.
You got a Charlie horse. Okay.
Go on without me.
We're one away. What do we got, Aurora?
68.
I don't have to do anything.
She
It is
is.
very true.
She's already tired, but she is going to be barreling through whatever's coming, using entropy to like just slam them away, and she's just heading straight back
Okay. Beautiful.
with B.
Ding, ding, ding. Yeah. So
And CD.
awesome,
Sorry.
guys.
What?
I don't know.
All right.
My
Sorry, I'm
brain.
thinking. Okay, so
B, C, and D.
Oh, okay. I got it.
Where's A?
I don't know.
wait. Focus. Let's focus. Let's do this.
Who's on first?
Well done, guys. You did it. Okay. So Brick doesn't have to roll. Brick's auto succeeds with that success.
Wow.
Brick auto succeeds on what he's doing. Okay. So Brick, I'll have you describe what you're doing and final things. But Brick goes down. So as you guys head off, Brick's going down to open the doors.
Yeah, well, he'd start in the helm. He'd like wait in the helm for a bit to make
Yep.
sure they're clear. Wait till they're clear, and then it's just him and Ajax in the
And
helm.
Archelon.
What?
Archelon.
Oh, and Archelon. Yeah, sorry.
Bump.
Yeah. He would. All right, Ajax, you ready?
Just a moment for him to kind of say goodbye to the ship, and that was his last way home. So it's over now.
And you can see on the monitors, there's different angles as you see the party. Aurora's holding B's body, and the party is running back to the ship. Every once in a while, you can see Pim Pam catching eyes on cameras and looking around.
Those cameras. Those three over there.
Yeah.
I want Archelon, I mean, he's seeing, not necessarily, it's not the hesitation, right? But there's definitely this moment. And Archelon is going to start to warp and twist and change. And it's going to be Arcuro's wings. And you know these wings. And they're basically going to wrap himself around Brick's back. It's not going to actually give you anything, any supernatural abilities or anything like that. But he's going to give you his wings. So you will have Arcuro.
That's
With you.
awesome.
Nice.
That's really
So as you're flying through space, you'll have Arcuro's wings.
Tell me when
Brick is
whenever
just
you're ready, Commander.
Brick is gonna take a step back and look at the fungal area. I hate spacewalks. And then he's gonna bust through.
That's awesome. Because of other things I know, Legend Boy. Thank you.
Yeah.
And as you bust through, the air jetting out through it fills those wings. And
Uh-huh.
gives you this backwind.
So Brick goes out through the thing. The doors, as Brick is busting through, you guys can hear the screams and the as the doors open and the zombies just start piling through. And Pim Pam,
Don't they get sucked out?
Pim Pam's got to have a one-liner as she leaves the group to start chasing, drawing aggro. What's your one-liner, Pim Pam?
I'll be back.
Nice. All right. Pim Pam disappears. Brick, as Brick goes out, the air in the wings kind of spreading and holding it back, and then the magnetics on your boots bringing you down onto the glass's outer hull, and Brick starts Meanwhile, the silent, as Pim Pam, you can see, maybe the camera can see on the displays, all the different Pim Pams disappearing, and the zombies they can crawl across the ceilings, they're crawling around, some of them have extra arms, some look like multiple bodies have been slammed together and put together mouths, and there's just just chasing and wildly going after Pim Pam, and she'll blip into places where, like, part of the hallway, so each module is connected by those hallways collapsed, and she just keeps running and goes right through it. And you just see zombies slam into it, some of them breaking through and opening up and sucking atmosphere out of those things. And you see a couple of their bodies just float off into space, and they keep trying to reach for you and go, but they're going in whatever, momentum is taking them off.
They're just getting Pim Pam just chuckling with this. Just
Probably taking a couple hits every once in a while, taking a few out.
possibly, yeah. When they get close enough, or if she teleports into a place where they're already occupied, she'll take a swing at it, but she is not engaging.
Yeah.
Like she's not trying to take limbs and stuff like that. She is moving and keeping them pulled as far away as she can through the glass.
Beautiful.
But she's enjoying it as it's going through.
Getting a great sense of the mass of this place.
And always appreciating like any little thing that she can see that's different as she's popping through. Like for a moment, it just feels to her like it's her ship, and she gets to see it, just wondering at what wherever Brick was from must be like to just be able to put together something as endless as this.
And there's a sense of hello, goodbye.
It's a little bit of hello, goodbye, but
Yep.
she'll save it to remember just like the thought of what it might have been like to travel on this.
At the same time, you guys are getting ready for getting to the spot. You guys had a set location, I assume, where you're gonna open up the airlock for Brick. Or is he coming back to...
We're detaching from the glass.
Gotcha, this ship. Okay.
And we're out in space now.
Gotcha.
So the module has been removed from the glass, and the intention is that Brick would fly to us. And so thus the need to be able to open
Gotcha.
the
So you're creating an airlock connection on the module that Nori and Lenny refitted.
From the inside, so the doors would open, Brick would be able to come in.
Tricking the ship. Cool.
Tricking the ship.
Gotcha, I'm following. Okay, very cool, guys. So as you guys arrive and everyone piles in, Lenny's the first one to run in, and he goes, "No fair!" And you see Nori getting out of some kind of like almost 2,000 leagues under the sea sort of outfit. What? What's everyone going on? You're going to explain what's happening. He's like, all right, let's get the ship going. So he's starting to wind things up and get it going. As you guys start taking off, and the steam engine that they've created is doing the little pressures as there's little ports all over this module to make it move and start moving into place. And you guys, well, I guess I should say before that it's especially Iliad and Aurora as Quinn, you're kind of having to half focus this whole time on maintaining the strength of the crystal wings that are now on Brick to maintain it in zero atmosphere in space. And so Quinn is kind of focusing, and around there's just a couple. There's handfuls of zombies that are coming through because they're just totally lost now trying to chase all these Pim Pams, but you guys do have to smash through a couple before you get there, and you're smashing and killing them and waiting till the last second to dive in as the airlock disengages. And there's a couple zombies that crawl out and do the same thing they did with Pim Pam. They just keep trying to go after you, and one hits the ship and bounces off in a different direction as you guys take off. At the same time, we cut back to Brick, ching, 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 coming down this walk. I think a nice cut to Pim Pam, even in that moment, is now getting to, because it's probably been like, 15 minutes. 15-minute walk outside the hull.
He would have used his jetpack to fly most of the way there.
Fair enough. Pim Pam's definitely going to be exhausted by the end of this, because she is exceptionally getting through a huge amount. So kind of like running a marathon for Pim Pam.
Brick can probably only fly like as fast as like a jog, right? What is it, like 30?
Yeah, it comes out to like that. But that's cool. Little, and you've got to wrap around the underside, coming around. We get that. I'm picturing the camera twisting with it because you're not feeling the change in position, but twisting around and then coming in and peeking into this thing, the engine room, which now you see is mostly emptied out, and you can hear, no, you couldn't hear actually, but maybe there's a sense of feeling the hum of the engine that's being fired up, and you can see the module there now. What does Brick do?
Quick look around to see if the necromancers are there.
I apologize. We haven't talked about this. Where the engine is located, or if there is anything, is it more the whole?
It's kind of the whole thing. The engine itself would be more internal.
Yes. Okay. So scratch that. Not reverse it, but I love saying that. They are actually the two sails. They're trying to reach and hold hands as they're hovering around the module that you need to move. And they're just like floating there. Okay. And you can see them basking. Of course, those evil faces, the one that's ever bleeding from its eyes and its mouth. And then the brain is just this like emotionless, tattered, torn female face. It seems like the engine room is emptied of zombies. It's only the sails, the NecroSails left.
Can Arkiro do any kind of like invisibility or some kind of?
He does have access to barrier, so it'd be obscuring.
Obscuring barrier.
Mm-hmm. Very cool idea.
Yep.
Very cool.
So
Brick is just not in 0G, and also he's at like 5 HP.
So you have a choice.
No, yeah.
So you got a choice because he also has the resistance. So it's either he does the barrier and you get to choose a whole bunch of barriers to choose from, or you have resistance to
Bane's.
No, it would be to entropy.
Okay.
Bane's and damaging.
Okay.
Correct.
Again, we're not going to do like true combat. So
if you want to be invisible, let's be invisible. Because it could also be a baneful, it could be a damaging, it could be obscuring. So I have 5? I choose 3 of them: damaging, obscuring, hindering, baneful, mobile, and impassable.
Let's do resistance, because as soon as I move the module anyway, they're gonna know.
Okay.
It doesn't matter.
Okay.
So we'll just do smash and grab.
Okay.
Very cool. And Brick, go ahead and roll your might.
It has to be might.
Unless you can spin me a tail. Movement.
I was thinking movement because I want to get past them to the module before they know what's happening. Mm-hmm. Just like silently.
Mm-hmm.
So I will then add on. So I rolled a 38, but then I'll also add my lucky from my D4.
Okay, very cool.
So essentially, Archeron's wings are going to wrap around you and essentially create almost like a mirroring effect. So if I'm throwing it out there, right? I mean, if to kind of doing the obscure thing, but it's that resistance. So light bounces off of him, and so almost to the point where you see through, and it's where you see the picture behind you, right? That kind of a thing. Mm-hmm. In terms of flavor wise, you're not completely invisible, but
yeah.
It's by using the lucky and along with that, the 38 with 2 resistance. So you have 9 to all of your defenses.
Nice. Okay.
Plus 9 to all your defenses. 2 against entropy specifically.
Resolve, toughness, guard.
All of it.
Okay.
Against entropy. So not. I mean, yeah.
Okay. So 2 fatigue minus 1.
You also have the 2 advantage, 1 from Ajax, 1 from me.
2 advantage. Boom. Add it back in for an actual advantage.
Legend point.
What'd you roll?
38.
38. Okay, nice.
Oh, dang. Okay. Legend point.
It hit his quad.
Add it.
Yes,
Okay.
yes, and bounce
It
right
bounced
in.
back.
So
Yeah.
keeping
Does that count?
It counts, but the reward is the feeling of success.
Good.
Really?
Good.
Really? Thoroughly accomplished.
So the NecroSails rolled a 25 for CR, which makes it an exceptional success.
Great.
Sorry. 10, 24, 5.
This is a mini. This isn't save or die sort of thing. It's just a mini challenge event.
32 on the movement.
32, another exceptional
Great.
success.
That was the plus 1, yeah.
Okay, so that's pure exception. So very interesting. We're gonna unlock a bonus opportunity event. Okay. That mirroring thing. So, Brick, as you go in, so you're doing resistance, right? We're doing resistance.
Resistance to
confirmed.
entropy, yeah.
Okay, so you're kind of barreling in, or are you like sneaking in and then pushing?
Like, I like the idea of I came into the hole like upside down to where they are,
right.
and I see that they're like not moving, and Brick just like releases the magnets on his feet and slowly drifts, and then like silently.
It's like Ender's Game when he pushes off of something and it's.
Never saw or read it.
Oh, never? Oh.
Sorry.
But like just general Dead Space. When you switch and lock onto a point,
Yes.
that's what he's talking about.
Yes.
Nerd.
We know what it looks like.
I read a book.
I watched the movie. I can't remember the Switchfoot song. Anyways,
I'll
carry on.
watch the
Releasing-
movie 'cause
Thank you.
it's not me. I'm just like I'm sorry.
Now he sings.
It's Elliot
I know that song.
but just releasing, and then that vacuum silence of thrusters turn on, and just as fast as he can, rushing towards whatever is broken on the tracks to get it loosened up.
Beautiful. Okay. It's more that the actual module itself, you can see, it's just like the tracks are jammed in and the
Yeah.
whole thing's pressed up.
Even if I have to like shoulder it, I'm just gunning it.
Beautiful. Okay. So, opportunity event coming up, guys, in just a second. I think I'll have everybody roll for the opportunity event because it'll be fun. This is just to gain extra, some extra bonus. So, okay, Brick, you blast through, and what you have to, as Archelon powers up with that, you were saying it's like a mirror-like sort of thing, right?
So as you push off, Archelon's wings wrap around you, almost like a cocoon type deal, and create the crystalline structure around Brick, almost to his entirety. So it bounces any light off of it and creates basically, so you see the stars pass like on the other side. So it's reflecting the starlight, it's reflecting the ship, it's reflecting other things. So Brick is obscured essentially inside of it. And so if it gives any advantage to him simply not being seen, if they saw it, it would just look like a ripple effect or some kind of debris.
Okay, that's cool.
Right.
Let's go with that. So as because of the double exceptional success, as Brick pushes off, it's that. Obviously, there wouldn't be a sound, but in the movie, you hear something. But goes in, and you slowly sail. And there's that. I like that idea of like you can see the warping edge, but if you look at it, you're seeing stars. But just if you know what you're looking for, you can see the warping edges as this mostly translucent image of winged Brick goes through. And then as soon as you bounce onto the other side and crawl around and just thrusters full and start pushing, and it just forces it through the broken, twisted part of the track and starts going. You hear mental screams as the necromancers, they open their mouths and you just hear this scream, and they start rushing and clawing, and they're like moving their sails in a weird way and pushing off of things to chase after this module, and you're pushing through it just as Nori's ship is coming in. As soon as that scream happens, all of you hear it in your heads. Aurora, you especially can feel their fear and pain. Every zombie everywhere on the ship turns around, stops chasing Pim Pam, and starts running straight for the engine room. Now, they're not going to get there anytime soon because Pim Pam's got them spread through the whole area. But Pim Pam, you especially, you can even stop. It doesn't matter. One was right in front of you. It just immediately, one of them maybe does like that head snap backwards, and they just start all taking it and booking it for the engine room.
I think with that, she'll just hamstring that one.
Nice. Yeah.
And then, knowing where they're going and knowing this means Brick is in trouble, she's just port to the engine room to be closer. She's not going to jump into the vacuum.
Okay.
But
yep.
she's going to go and try and stand in the gap, because being scattered, they won't all arrive at the same time.
Yep.
So she's going to pick an entranceway and do her best to keep
I mean,
them.
the elevator shaft is the most open and easily
well,
acceptable.
Yeah, so she'll pop over to the elevator shaft area, and with that, just start cleaving through these things to keep as many off of Brick as possible.
Beautiful. So you'll roll agility for opportunity event. As you guys come in, you guys have already kind of rolled your creation things. What do you think you would do in this moment? You see bricks moving out. You see the sails grabbing and dragging, trying to race for this module, but it's right at the edge. So your ship is coming in here, Nori, and you guys can all see it through the front of the ship, and Brick is pushing out, and it's right there, and it's about to detach, and the sails are grabbing and reaching and blasting out entropic energy that's just like sending these strange kind of sparks off of the crystalline armor on Brick that Archelon has put on him. Again, this is an opportunity event, so what's everybody doing? Now, Aurora, you could do entropy to actually interfere and enter into death and face the NecroSails in death. You can actually stand in front of them and fight them.
Brick just wants to do fortitude to withstand to get this module out.
Yep.
Take whatever hits he has to take.
Beautiful. Okay.
Can you have any advantage for multi-target attack specialist?
Yes.
For being able to let that at least counteract my fatigue?
Yep. 1 advantage per tier if you have multiple tiers, but for every feat you have that applies, you get an advantage.
Archelon is going to... So Brick, to give you an advantage on your roll.
Another one, or
I'm gonna say yes. So Archelon's gonna bolster you.
Cool.
What's ultimately what's gonna happen is you're gonna hear Archero's voice. You're gonna hear the screams of the necromancer sails, but all of a sudden it's gonna turn into Archero's cry, his war cry, right? And so all of a sudden the screams from the necromancer get drowned out, and you just hear Archero's voice in the same battle cry that brought you both into war and battle together. So it's going to spur you on forward, right? You're not going to hear his voice necessarily, but this is you guys being the team that you were.
Yeah. And
we're going to push you forward. So I'm going to roll bolster for an additional advantage, essentially.
Okay.
For that.
The CR is going to be set by the Necromancer's roll. However, they're going to be at a just normal straight roll because of all the successes.
25.
25, okay. No explodies for the Necros. Let's see, but a decent roll. Oof. 33 for the Necros. Now, this is an opportunity event, so...
What was your highest?
I have 2 8s, a 5, and an 11.
So I have a re-roll.
Yeah. Time to spend it.
I can choose.
You can choose any dice.
So I can re-roll the 2 8s?
For sure. They rolled D10s, so they didn't explode. No explosions. The D20 was an 11.
I'd even say keep the D20.
Yeah, keep that one.
Re-roll the 2 8s?
Yeah.
Say it again.
11 on D20, and then D10s, 5, 8, 8.
Well, two 8s, because that's...
Iliad still has a choose
I have
one to use as well.
Sure. I have a choose any and a D2.
Which is a re-roll.
You know something fun? If you want to, re-rolls, you can. I'll say if anyone, including choose your own, if it's a D20, I'll roll a D20 and subtract it from this roll.
I'll use mine for that.
Okay, that's fun. I don't know. That sounds fun.
like
to
Do
me.
you want to do mine instead?
Or
do you
We
want
can
to
do both.
or both.
So
You can do
re-roll
both.
the 2 8s,
Okay.
and then you use your D20 to counter.
Roll against.
Okay. 2 8s.
Okay.
Am I rolling the D20?
If you want to, sure. One was still an 8, but one was a 5, so we're down to a 30.
7.
7. Okay, so we're down to a 23, which I think makes Pim Pam's a success then,
Yep,
right?
25.
25.
Mine
Nice,
was a
guys.
31.
31. Okay.
So I do get the bolster.
You get the bolster.
Okay.
Can Aurora help?
Yeah.
She's not going to do anything in death because she literally is going to be at 4 fatigue.
If you want to choose, your rolls can also subtract more from the rolls to try and create exceptional successes as well.
I
Just
think
'cause
it's
I
gonna
think
be
it's fun.
something different.
Okay.
I want to use my perk of extraordinary presence with her prescience to mentally be able to tell Brick that she's safe. She's
cool.
safe. I have her.
Okay, I'll have something for you with that. So yeah, roll that up.
That's great.
I don't
you
need a
have-
roll. It's a perk.
Oh, it's a perk.
It's extraordinary presence.
I see what you're saying.
So
Yes,
I'm like
absolutely.
exuding that presence and that thought.
That's a great thought. I'm gonna give you a legend point for that.
Oh, thank
That's awesome.
Okay, that's perfect.
Yeah.
That'll lead into something you're gonna see.
Is that another advantage?
Yep. Let's give Brick another advantage on that. Yeah.
So I have a question before I do anything, but I'm wondering, can Iliad use forced move on debris around to try and close him in, or is this too far fetched?
No, not
I'm
at
in a
all.
ship,
Yeah, I know. Right.
and I don't know how far it is.
Right. I love this idea.
A magical gust of wind.
Magical gust of wind.
In space.
Space.
Magical
and that's why I'm
wind.
thinking, like, if there was debris.
Now, I don't want to take away from that specific flavor, but do you want to instead, through the Falcon's power, the Falcon, a deity, pushes back against the Necros to stop them from moving?
I like that.
So kind of the same idea of a
Right.
forced move.
Sure.
Okay.
So you still want me to roll the same way like I would?
Yeah, that would be influence because you're accessing your protection. That's fine.
Okay. All right.
This is an opportunity event, so it's fun.
So, oh, I forgot to spend a legend point.
Spend it. That's fine.
Wait, and I used.
I needed it. That still doesn't.
Okay. What was the D2? Choose any? No, D4 is choose any.
Well, which number 4 is choose any?
What's D2?
You can
The
roll
number
it.
2 is reroll.
Reroll.
Baddie
Okay.
or good guy.
Reroll.
So I'm going to use my
Invite-
D2.
Reroll that one.
You can reroll all or some.
Right?
Or all.
Yeah,
I
it
will
looks
then.
like 22
Yep.
to me. Which is what they had.
Come on.
Nice.
Hold on just a second.
Better.
Because Iliad's going to affect the necro rolls.
Yeah, it's 22.
33.
Thank you. 33. And I have to drop that when I drop the lowest?
No.
No, I don't.
It's just
so
a-
35 then. Right, 14.
It's a big number.
17. Yeah,
It's a good
so,
number.
over.
Okay. 33, which is an exceptional success.
35.
35? Yeah, which is 10 over because
Right,
the necros
14.
are at a 23 right now. Okay. So then
Oh, no, you're
roll
right. 33. Sorry.
It's okay.
roll me 2d4, please.
2d4.
They
Yes,
do
I
explode.
shall.
They do explode.
2,
Okay.
3.
Okay, so the necros go down to an 18 as he just removed 5 points.
I was at 20, 22.
Two.
22.
Okay, so Brick is a success.
Wow.
Brick, there's a moment where the necros are they're just coming, they're pushing through. You hear Aurora speak that B is safe. You hear that voice. You can
I think like an imprint of the picture of them in the ship too.
Oh,
like
that's cool.
they're just kind of she collapsed. It's like a weird cuddle on the floor kind of thing happening, but it's a
Yeah. No,
She's
that's
safe.
beautiful. As you're getting that image, you almost see Arkiro right next to you pushing. You feel the necromancers reaching. Yes.
No, sorry. It's the moment when we're in the mountain fighting the evil lava ladies, and Arkiro grabs onto your armor and yells, "Ajax, fly!"
Oh my
Yeah.
gosh. That's a legend point. That's a good memory.
yes.
Good callback.
That's good. Ajax fly in that same moment.
That does.
The mouth bleeding everywhere is reaching and just about to grab Brick's foot, and this falcon flame just comes up in front and just stops the necro's hand from grabbing, and then blasting out, and Nori goes, "Oh, I'm gonna catch it," and spins. All of a sudden, exudes. All of a sudden, you guys all are like barely holding on as the whole ship has to spin and actually locks on and kind of goes into this tumble roll to lock on, and then that's when he's like, "No, no, 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 no!" So you guys, what's it look like as you create the airlock?
So you're Super Saiyan right now, right? With the
I'm
Falcon.
Super what?
Super Saiyan. You're like on
Super
fire.
Saiyan, yes.
He's powered up.
Right, you're powered up, right? Quinn is. That's exactly right. Quad's trembling.
It's not that bad.
So I think, I mean, you speak to it, but what's Quinn's gonna end up doing, I think with the voice of his mom, he's gonna pull plants from his pouch, from the bag of the backpack that he has with him. So he's pulling out a plant with it, and his mom helps him, and he prays over the plant, and the plant essentially grows this wall in front of him. But with the Falcon, the wall basically turns on fire and melts itself to the outside, to the ring.
May I twist it a little bit?
Please do.
Is that as you start to do it, it's vines that grow up, and you know, as vines get the I can't think of which one it is all of a sudden. What are those annoying bugs that never go away, the red and black ones?
Box elder?
Box elder. So a box elder starts out as a vine, and if it grows big enough, it actually turns into a tree. So you actually get these trees falling, and then the Falcon goes through burning, hardening it through burning,
Yeah.
creating this thing. And Nori's like twisting a bunch of things. Lenny's like, he's got this cycle thing that he does to power it up. So they're like going really fast. And you hear this ding. There's this little like blink, satisfied check mark that the air lock has been sealed and accepted. You guys now have that module attached to Nori's ship. They have now accepted. You have created one of those 10 by 10 hallways that connects, and you guys now have the module and are spinning through space, and Nori is starting to write it. Brick can now lock on, get in through an access point. I think I like the idea that he's crawling over the ship after it's passed by, and the Necros, they're like trying to swim through space, but the Falcon had stopped all of the Falcon power that Iliad used had stopped all their momentum. So they're just reaching and clawing for it in space. And Brick crawls into that as the tree is twisting and forming and wrapping and attaching the two modules. Brick is inside it. And the door opens. And Brick comes in. I had you coming in. You'll have to watch it later.
I like how I told
Ryan,
Alex,
comment below when you watch this.
I told Alex I had to pee as if she was confused about what I might be doing.
Last thing. Thank you all for being here. While this is all going on, Aurora, you're just holding B tight because you're having this experience. Nori shuts off the gravity in the ship at this moment, so he's able to do these crazy maneuvers, allowing you guys to all just float. And so you're holding B. And when you send the imprint, the image of both of you to Brick, there's a moment where you have an out-of-body experience, and you're standing in death, looking at yourself holding B, and there's a thin golden thread that's reaching out and travels all the way to Brick, as if Brick and B are now linked, and it can't be broken. And you know that in that moment, let's do it. You get rushed to the throne of Marosha, as if you're standing there, and you're still seeing that scene, and you see the thread. You see B's soul, which is, rather than usually the souls look interesting and express some part of the inner type of the person, B looks like B, as if she's resting and sleeping. Her soul floats through the final ring to the throne of Marosha. And you see Marosha standing there, and both of you turn and look, and as her soul hits the throne of Marosha, a sprout comes up on the throne, as if a new flower is about to open. And that golden string remains attached to brick. And this has been another fantastical episode of BombSquad, an Avenue Studios production. Do give us a like, subscribe, and hit the notification bell to follow the adventure. You can further support us and become a part of the ever-growing forest known as Avenue Studios by joining our locals and Patreon community. Doing so not only helps us continue to create high-quality content, but you will also gain access to bonus content, as well as our private Discord where you can chat with us, play games, watch movies, and so much more. Don't forget to check the links in the description below for the sound, music, and ambience that we use, as well as Inner Planet Crossroads, Dadbod Fitness. And thank you so very much for joining the adventure. We will see you. That was for you.
I specifically peed so that I could make it through more of the episode so we could wrap it up. And then he ends the episode!
Next time.
The memory was so good.